today's masterclass. It's a special event. It's an event that will give us an opportunity to talk about money. Money matters. We have to talk about money because we need money to execute a lot of things in life. We apologize for the delayed broadcast. We had a couple of technical problems, but we are ready. And please, when you come in, if you can see us, please announce your presence, announce your location, type and confirm you can see me and our guest presenter. Now, money is important, especially when you have a family and when you have responsibility. Money and investment and savings and spendings, very important. And we are privileged to have a special guest, a financial guru, someone that has been educating us from world of knowledge. And if there is any time to talk about money, it's right now. We had earlier wanted to spend about 1 hour talking about money, but we'll see what we can squeeze from this guy. You know, he's fully loaded. If you're in his group in Facebook and you go there every day, they won't tell you to start being frugal. This is not the time to be extravagant. This is not the time to start impressing people. This is the time to look inwards and take care of the responsibility that God gave you. So on that note, without wasting time, please introduce yourself. I can see my operating officer, Ikenna, is live. Ebenezer should be somewhere. And also a lot of people are going to join from Modesty Masterclass group. A lot of people are going to be in YouTube. A lot of people are going to be in Instagram. A lot of people are going to be on my timeline. Wherever you are, please introduce yourself. Grab your pen and paper. You are going to learn a lot. Without wasting much time, I want to welcome Ikenna Umeizudike, popularly called Modesty. He's a brother. He's a younger brother. It's a colleague. We're all schoolmates. And besides that, he's doing an amazing job. He's based in UK. And Ikenna, I'm going to allow you to take the stage now. Introduce yourself. Then I'll start bombarding you with questions. Please go over.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can all hear me clearly. Thank you very much, Doc, for a privilege to be on your platform and to have a chat. You know, I always have lots of fun each time I'm on your platform, and I'm part of the family. Like the people that follow you and your fans and your followers and your friends, they automatically become part of my my inner circle, let me put it that way, because a lot of them have connected with me through Facebook on my Money Class page, and we have become friends personally on my personal Facebook profile. Whenever I'm here, I feel very much at home, and I feel like I'm in the meeting. About money, health, and investments. I just feel like I've known for ages, and it's always a privilege to be here to discuss these things because we all exist here for one another. And this is one of the reasons we all are on this planet, to help each other grow. So, however much you can benefit from what I'm talking about today, please, it is not just about validation, it's also about the application. Okay, so it's not about being an educational junkie or information junkie or knowledge junkie, and then you do nothing with it. In all these things is in you taking action. Okay, so my name is Ikenna Umeizudike. I'm based in the UK. I'm a finance professional here based in the UK. I'm a qualified mortgage broker here based in the UK. I've got a company called Modesty Financial Consultants Limited in the UK. We do find consulting for people who want to grow in their financial life and lifestyle, and who want to learn more about how personal finances work. And we try as much as possible to financially educate. What I don't do on the internet line is to advise, recommendation. Military standards, I'm not allowed or protected to do that, but I am allowed to do is because I know an impact that financial education is making in your life. and help you to take full control of your financial future. I am more than satisfied.
Yeah,
Because
Ikenna, yeah. For some reason, your voice is muffled, but please, can you all confirm you can hear Ikenna clearly? Admin, please, can you confirm? Ikenna, for some reason, your voice is muffled, but I heard a couple of the things you mentioned. Please, if you're in the receiving end, can you type and confirm if you heard Ikenna correctly before we proceed? Can you confirm?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ikenna. Are we all good? Okay, not hearing clearly. That's justice.
I can't. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. And Ikenna is completely gone off. I apologize for the problem we are having currently with our guest presenter. This is just live. Sometimes you plan a big party and the party might not be exactly what you envisage, but what do? You still show up and you still party. So while we are trying to figure things out to bring Ikenna forth, today's topic, for some reasons, it's one of the best topics that will definitely, I'm trying to bring Ikenna back. Today's topic is a topic that will impact us positively, that will instill discipline, especially if you have responsibility and if you have a family. If you follow the trends, if you followed what I posted, you have to be very frugal. You have to be investment oriented. You have to be saving oriented to survive in our current dispensation. Ikenna, can you hear me clearly? Can you see me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you try and see if you can continue speaking so our audience can see what they can salvage? Can you?
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you. As we've just got to get used to this thing, and because we'll get better at it as time goes on. Let's just see what we squeeze in with the time we're permitted and as much as this technology allows us. So I've gone through some questions that Doc posted on my Facebook group page. People asking questions like concerning investments, like what is an investment, and how much should you invest, what's the minimum amount to invest, and stuff like that. So all the questions, I can't answer all the questions here, but it's obvious these are people who are keen and interested in making investment decisions, but they require some clarity as per in how to invest, how much to invest, and all the rest of that. So first of all, investment is not rocket science. It is just the art of growing money, right? Whatever you put money into, it gives you something in return. That is an investment because it's helping you grow your money. Investment takes time to grow the money. Investing, retirement is not something that you put in money immediately and you are looking for money immediately. Investment is a time-bound thing that grows with time. So an impatient person can manage properly. If you're impatient, it might not favor you, especially when you build wealth, right? Some people invest. Some people invest for growth. So your investment goal has to be clear from the onset. What are you investing for? For growth, for income? If you know you need income and you want to invest for the purpose of income, then you've got to look for income-oriented investments. That is investment that give you regular income on a regular basis. Maybe investment that pay you dividend, or investment that pays you periodically. and you at the particular point in time, you're going to get something from properties here in the UK. Every month, people pay rent. That rent becomes a rental income. Okay, for other parts of the world, say for example, property rent every year. They know every year this rent, and every go around and they, that is their rental income. And then the asset that they've invested in will grow in over time, as long as the economic conditions and factors allow it. For example, investors, so you can actually be getting income and growth at the same time from the shares. As the stocks grow in value, the income that comes from it in the form of dividend, other forms of income, becomes your regular income. So if you need that regular income towards your regular income or your job, then your focus should be on an investment to that regular income. The growth potential for investment might not be so great, but the income potential will be great. So what you're looking for is a better, bigger yield in terms of growth. So if you define your investment clearly, you will have an idea to invest and how to invest, because what you're looking for is something that will help you grow. If you're looking for something that will help you grow wealth over time, then you're looking for a growth-oriented investment. That is investment that has the potential over time for that asset to create in value. It's to say that there are no investments that can give you both. Investments that you're going into potentially can give you both, but in most cases, it can give you more than one of both. If it gives you more income, then it means you are more interested in income. If it gives you more growth, it means you are more interested in growth. Now, people who are more interested in growth are people who really do not need the income, because the current income level is enough for them to live on. It sustains them. So they don't really need the income. So all they are looking for an investment that they will put money into, and over time reap that growth investment. So landed property, people buy land, hoping that in a few years' time that land will appreciate, and by appreciating that land, they have a good job currently. They don't need the income. They just need to store their money in something that grows, something that outgrows inflation. And that's a very, very, very key word, inflation. It's not just enough for your investment. The question is, does it grow inflation? Because if your investment does not grow inflation, then you are getting poorer, actually, not making any progress. Okay? So inflation is a benchmark for investment growth, because if it doesn't outgrow inflation in the locality where you are or in the investment environment, it simply means that the future value of money, of that money you put in, cannot buy you the same thing that money can buy you at the time you invested it. Say, for example, I'll use Nigeria as an example. Yeah, if there is inflation rate in Nigeria is between 15 to 17% the last time I checked. So if you've got an investment in Nigeria that doesn't grow at more than 15% a year, you're getting poorer, because that investment inflation in that locality. It means that if you had 100,000 naira in an account, and inflation is 50% of 100,000 naira, is 15,000 naira. So if you had 100,000 naira in January, and by December, inflation rate is 15%. 100,000 naira could buy you. You will need 115,000 naira to buy that same thing in December by the time you measure inflation for that year. So if you had invested that 100,000 naira, yeah, and by December that money has grown and it has yielded you 13,000. So you now have 100,000 naira. By measure of inflation, you've become poorer, because the value of plus what the money has yielded you cannot buy you what that money could buy you at that point in time. It becomes an in futility. Okay. Now, the investment grew by say 30%. All right. December inflation is 50.
Audience, I apologize for the very, very poor quality of our broadcast today. Unfortunately, we are not able to deliver exactly the way we wanted because of technical problems our presenter is having. On this note, we might likely, unfortunately, call it off for now. Let me add in one more time. Hello, Ikenna. Hello? Hello?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you, Doc.
Yeah,
Doc,
we
I
might
can hear you.
likely,
Hello?
yeah, our audience are actually having
Hello,
very difficult time with the network. So we might likely, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. It
Yes,
looks
I can hear
like, yeah, I can hear you. It looks like we are having serious communication issues because they are not picking up at all. They're not picking up your flow at all. So we might be, I think, to the best interest of you, me, and our audience, so we don't get things muddled up. I think we have to reschedule and find a better platform that will offer us an opportunity, because this is a very important topic. This is a topic I want us, even if it's just 1 minute that we spent, but that 1 minute is impactful, then we can do that. So what I would suggest, please, at your convenience, if you can, put in few words in the key questions which I asked. Then subsequently, I'm going to put a publication of the difficulties we encountered, but I want you to put few feedbacks on that. I think about 15 questions, just few bullet points, so we can share it as an article, because right now, the majority of people that hung around are actually confused because they didn't really get the flow. And I would better not cause more problems and confusion than to help. So I think that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to explore different avenues. Maybe we can go back to seeing if we can use only Facebook to go live, either on my timeline or my page, because the restream we've been using, it's what we've been using and it's been working effectively. But it looks like, I don't know if the government is also trying to hijack restream in UK, but whatever it is, we'll overcome. But such an amazing presentation. I was counting forward to have this pour output. It's killjoy. So I apologize, guys, and at this juncture, I'm gonna call it off, and Ikenna is gonna get back to us. And hopefully, one thing about me and about us and about him, you can see he's a top guy. We're gonna meet challenges in life, but challenges is what actually makes us to be tougher. So we apologize for the inconvenience, and we will be back. We'll find a convenient time to talk about money, wealth, and investment, which is very important. So thank you so much for coming. And Ikenna, thank you. We're gonna piggyback behind the scenes and we'll see what we can do. Okay, thank you so much. So guys, I apologize. We're gonna go off. We're gonna go off now, so we can get ready for the other clinic. Okay, Ikenna, I'm gonna piggyback to you behind the scenes. Okay, thank you so much for your efforts. I appreciate.
All right, no worries. Thank you.
We'll overcome. Yeah, no problem, my bro. Thank you so much.